Galley Sink Test Kitchen, here for the final course with the mixed company crew. Chef Nicole Albert has actually stepped over here onto the mixology, bartendy cocktail side of things. So you've put together our dessert, and you're going to put together our dessert cocktail.
Yes. So this slave driver.
I can do everything.
It's true.
This just means.
What do we got?
So the idea behind this cocktail was kind of our take on a New York sour. And we have this delicious Bitter Truth chocolate bitters that I've been trying to find something to do with, because it's a really, I mean, it tastes like chocolate. It's got that, but that bitter, like really complex dark chocolate flavor.
Sugary. Yeah. Yes, just really
So
intense.
when I was thinking, you know, what do I like with delicious dark chocolate, and that is red wine. So kind of this little Valentine idea came to mind, and so we put together basically a take on a New York sour, which a New York sour is usually like a whiskey sour with wine floated on top, which is beautiful and fun to make.
But there's a technique to it.
But there is a technique, and so I'm going to show you how to do that. It's actually rather easy as long as you have the tools. So.
And the tools, and we haven't really talked much this evening when making these cocktails about the tools. They're really not that hard to find.
No, it's all really simple things. And the things that we use at the bar, it's not necessarily required. I mean, at the level that we like to mix our drinks at, we like to have all of the best supplies and ingredients.
Super tricky stuff.
Yeah, but if you're just making cocktails at home, you don't need to have this mixing glass. You can use a pint glass or whatever. It's just about.
I've used a Pyrex liquid measure before.
Yeah.
Exactly. It works. It's totally fine. Don't be intimidated by just using what you have. It's kind of how you invent new things, is using what you got. So, we start in a shaker, because with this cocktail, unlike the other ones we've done tonight, we are using orange juice. So that means that we're going to need to use our shaker to combine all the ingredients. And so I'm doing 1.5 ounces of brandy, and then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of orange juice and 1/2 ounce of demerara syrup, which that's just a simple syrup made with equal parts demerara sugar, which is like a raw sugar, and then
which you can find at the grocery store.
Yeah, you can get it at Reese's. It's everywhere. So we've got our juice, sweetener, our booze, and then I'm going to give it a healthy 3 shakes of this bitters. A lot of bitters you don't want to go that heavy on, but I wanted there to be chocolate flavor in this, so you're definitely going to hear it. And then I'm going to come and grab some ice.
Would you
just do this?
Was that about using what we have?
Exactly. Mother of invention. So plenty of ice in there, and then I'm just going to give it 20 shakes. Some cocktails you want to shake more because you want to dilute them a little more, and this one I'm really just trying to chill my ingredients. So.
And no, gentlemen, she's not going to shake that again.
No.
No, I heard the collective thoughts.
So, got my rocks.
Maybe it was just
glass.
Roger Schulmeyer speaking to me. Zora still in the room from earlier today.
That over. And it's measured so that there's just a little bit of room at the top, and then comes the fun part.
There's the spoon. And so this is the tricky tool needed for the float.
Yes, but I've done this before with just a regular teaspoon from my drawer. So the advantage of having this is that you can kind of angle your spoon and get a little farther away from your drink. It's a little easier to do, but you just
For those of you who
rest
have not
it.
stolen a layering spoon from your local tap house or...
And so I'm using a Malbec wine, which is a little spicier, which I think goes really nicely with the chocolate. And all I did was just rest my spoon right on top of the ice cubes and just let it really slowly pour on top. And then you've got that beautiful little Mix the colors, and then we have our little garnish, which is an orange and an Amarena cherry. And that is My Bloody Valentine.
And it's beautiful. Serve this with some creme brulee.
Yes. So the creme brulee is just a very standard creme brulee, but it's flavored, instead of using vanilla bean or something like that, I used a liqueur, which you can always do with creme brulees. You can add any kind of interesting flavor you want. And we have a liqueur at the bar called Dumonte, which is a pistachio liqueur, and it is delicious, and it is especially good with this. So.
And it looks absolutely delicious, and I'm going to taste that here in a very short second. We're going to serve the audience the creme brulee, and you can get the recipes online. Thank you for joining us. Join us next time on Tasting Oklahoma. On behalf of our studio audience, our guests, and Ballyhoo Creative Group, I'm Amanda Simcoe, and we'll catch you next time.